Packing your toiletry bag for travel can be complicated, and if you're not careful, it can also make your airport security experience very frustrating. With all the TSA rules and regulations regarding liquids, it can be extremely stressful to pack everything you need without having to make major sacrifices or be hassled when you go through airport security. Trust me, as a longtime carry-on traveler, it's taken years of trial and error to get to a toiletry bag setup that I love, that allows me to breeze through TSA without having to leave my favorite products at home or throw them in the trash at airport security. And so today, I want to show you several tips and simple, useful products to help you dial in your travel toiletry bag. Hey guys, it's Allie from Away Together. Now, before we dive into the products and tips on packing your toiletry bag, let's refresh on the TSA's rules on liquids. All you need to know is that all liquids, gels, aerosols, creams, and pastes have to be in containers of 3.4 ounces or less, fit into a single quart clear bag, and there's a limit of 1 bag per passenger. Now, if you think about it, that's not really a lot of space for liquids. So a rule that I live by is swapping as many liquids for solid alternatives. Because guess what? If it's a solid, it does not have to go into that 1 quart liquid bag. There are other cool trades that you can make as well, and I'll show you as we go along. So let's dive in, starting first with the basic toiletries that you'll need. When you think of face wash, you likely think of a liquid soap. I personally used to bring a solid bar of Clinique face soap so I wouldn't have to put a liquid into my bag allotment, but this bar soap was really bulky. I recently had a follower suggest these Olay cleansing melts, which have been an absolute game changer. They're these water activated sheets that turn from a tiny solid, basically piece of paper into a foaming face cleanser. They come in a few varieties like vitamin C or hyaluronic acid, depending on your skin type and concern. I just honestly throw these into a Ziploc and they barely take up any space in my toiletry bag. Now, in keeping with face products, I'm very picky about the additional face serums and moisturizers that I put on my face. Typically, I will just take whatever serums and moisturizers I'm currently using and I'll put them into smaller containers like these HumanGear Hard containers with twist tops. And then I'll just pack those into my liquids bag. If I am running low on space in my liquids bag for some reason, Olay does have a really nice option of a solid face serum stick that I personally used on our 6-month sabbatical and loved. Also, Kiehl's offers their Ultra Facial Moisturizer in a stick form as well. I honestly just keep both of these on hand in my toiletry drawer in case I need to swap them into rotation for a trip based on how full my toiletry bag is. Now, toothpaste does count as a liquid. I typically just pack the smallest travel size version of a toothpaste tube, but if you're really in a pinch and need to save space in your 1 quart liquid bag, I have used toothpaste tabs in the past and have found them to be just as effective. Now, there are a lot of options on Amazon. For most of them, you just pop them in your mouth, chew, and then brush your teeth as normal. Now, for my toothbrush, I personally love my Philips Sonicare One travel electric toothbrush, but this definitely isn't the smallest, most compact toothbrush on the market. If you really need to save room, I recommend a small foldable option like the Gum Travel Toothbrush. This toothbrush has a tri-fold design that allows the brush head to fold into the handle. This keeps the toothbrush clean while you store it, but it also means that this thing folds down to be incredibly small, like just over 4 inches. Next, we're gonna talk about shampoo and conditioner. Now, I have very fine hair, so I am very particular about the shampoo and conditioner I use. I like to fill TSA approved size containers like these HumanGear GoToobs of the shampoo and conditioner that I use at home. There are 3 sizes of these GoToobs, 1.7, 2.5, or 3.4 ounces that you can choose from based on how much product you use and the length of your trip. It's a great way to save room in your liquids bag if you don't necessarily need a full 3.4 ounces of the product. Now, an alternative option to using liquid shampoo and conditioner is using shampoo and conditioner bars. I know that these are very popular options with travelers that are looking to further reduce their liquids use. Now, I rarely pack body soap. If we're gonna be staying at Airbnbs or hotels, these are typically provided. Now, if I question whether soap will be available, the best tip that I've come across is taking a bar soap and actually cutting a smaller piece off and just storing it in a Ziploc bag to help save space. I'm pretty minimal when it comes to the products I actually use to style my hair. I know that this is not the case for everyone. I used to use a couple of different products, but while traveling, I recently switched to this It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In product, which does what all of these other individual products were doing. It's a heat protectant, a detangler, frizz reducer, volume booster, and more. They sell travel size versions, and I have found that it was so helpful in reducing the number of styling creams that I was actually carrying in my liquids bag. For deodorant, I use a small solid stick deodorant. Any aerosol sprays or gel versions of deodorants would need to go into your TSA liquids bag. I pack my hairbrush in my toiletry bag, and hairbrushes can be big and bulky. I've tested quite a few travel hairbrushes and have found that most don't travel well. The bristles always get smushed. That is until I found the NuWay 4-hair travel brush with a case that covers the bristles. It's compact, heat resistant, and it doesn't make my hair frizz. So no frills when it comes to the razor I pack. I generally just buy one of the travel size Gillette Venus Mini razors. They're super compact and they come in their own little travel case. Okay, now for a few additional items that I always pack with me, but you might consider these optional for you. A solid stick sunscreen or a powder sunscreen is a great way to avoid space in your 1-quart liquid bag. Personally, I use the stick sunscreen, but I find that the powder sunscreen is perfect for our wiggly toddler. Shiseido has a great sunscreen stick that's 50+ SPF, if you're pale like me, that goes on clear and wears great under makeup. A cheaper alternative that is great for sensitive skin is the Neutrogena Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen Stick. It's also 50 SPF and does not leave a white cast. I always consider lotion optional to pack. I know some individuals aren't big lotion users, but I always find I'm super dry after getting off the plane. The Aquaphor Healing Balm Stick is a multi-purpose and perfect solution for dry skin. It can also help with chafing in a pinch, and since it's in a stick form, it does not have to go into your 1-quart liquid bag. I'm not sure about you, but I personally am not a big fan of washing my hair every day. I've mentioned this multiple times on the channel, and I consider this one of my holy grail travel items. The Briogeo Dry Shampoo Powder. This stuff works like a charm, does not have to go into my liquids bag, and this bottle lasts me forever. We have one last category of toiletry items that we can't miss, and that's makeup. That's right, I consider makeup a toiletry because any liquid versions of makeup must go into your TSA liquids bag that you've already filled with all of your other toiletries. I found that the US might not be as strict on this, but European airports are. Granted, your mileage may vary. This means any liquid foundations, concealers, blushes, they all have to fit into your 1-quart liquids bag, as well as any mascaras, setting sprays, etc. if you're carrying on. I usually keep my makeup fairly light and basic when I travel. I try to apply my same swap rule to my travel makeup bag and lean towards stick and powder versions of as many items as possible. Now, I'm not gonna be super comprehensive and list out my total makeup bag that I travel with. These are just principles that I follow and items that I found useful for the general category of items that I believe are in most people's makeup bags. For foundation, I found that this is an easy place to swap for either a stick or powder formula. There are so many great brands and options on the market. BareMinerals offers a great long-lasting powder formula that I personally love. If you do want to bring your own liquid foundation, you might consider transferring a smaller amount into a travel container versus bringing your full bottle. I already use powder, bronzer, and blushes at home. Kaja has a great 3-in-1 stackable set that's super compact and perfect for travel. Now, if you're not a huge fan of powder, Nudestix has a mini kit of a compact set of blush, bronzers, and highlighters, and it comes in a little convenient case. These are gonna be stick form, so they'll be closer to like your cream or your liquid formulas that you're used to. So instead of bringing a bunch of individual face brushes, I found this compact 4-in-1 makeup brush by Alleyoop to be a great solution. It includes a blending sponge, blush and bronzer brush, eyeshadow brush, and a brow eyeliner brush, all in one convenient tool. This is definitely a space saver. Mascara is considered a liquid, so it is what it is. I just get one and throw it into my liquid quart bag. Again, super basic, but hopefully helpful. So in terms of packing, all of my solid items will go into my preferred toiletry bag. Today I'm packing the Tripped Travel Gear toiletry bag set. I love this bag because it has an accompanying 1-quart TSA approved clear liquid bag with it. I keep this liquid bag separate and in easy reach when we go through security. All of the liquid products that I mentioned will go in here. And that's it. If you know of any other useful toiletry bag item swaps, let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching and happy travels.